All right, welcome yogis. This is Stephanie from Be Hot Yoga Atlanta. Thanks so much for joining us virtually today for your home practice. I'm here in my basement. So we are going to do a 75-minute yoga class today. It's from the Bikram 26 and 2 series from the Ghosh lineage yoga. We'll have 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises in the beginning and the end to start and end our practice. So thanks so much. We'll get started here. So you can start standing. So come to the center of your mat, toes and heels touching. Just take a moment. We'll ground ourselves here. Are you frozen? Am I frozen? Make sure this is working. All right. It's just a big lie. Okay. All right, so we'll get started here. Sorry about that. Technical issues. All right, I think we're good to go now. So come to the center of your mat and we'll just ground ourselves here. Toes and heels touching. And now take a moment and just bring awareness to your body and some awareness to your breath. We're going to go through this moving meditation. It's time to bring yourself to the room, into the room. Leave all your outside worries behind. This next 75 minutes is just for you. All right, let's get started with pranayama breathing. Interlace your fingers underneath your chin, thumbs touching your throat. Relax your shoulders down, engage your quads, stand up tall. Exhale a little bit, and let's begin. Inhale through your nose, elbows float up, spine stretches up, fill your lungs up and hold, and exhale through your mouth. Head falls back, elbows reach forward, and elbows come to touch. And inhale, your head comes down gently. You're now looking forward, your elbows reach up, your chest fills up, and hold, and exhale. Now gently drop your head back, mouth is open. And elbows come to touch. And inhale, elbows out, chin down, look forward, fill your lungs up, elbows reach up, and exhale, drop that head back, elbows reach forward, exhale through your mouth, and inhale. Nice deep breath here, tongue to the roof of your mouth to open up that throat. And exhale, gently drop that head back. Make it sound like you're fogging up a window pane. And inhale. Fill those lungs up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Push down through your heels, quads are engaged, belly's in and up. Fill those lungs up and hold, and exhale. Drop that head back. Spine stays straight. Belly stays in and up. And inhale. Last breath, first set. Looking forward, nothing forced here. Relax those shoulders down. And exhale. Drop that head back gently. Reach those elbows forward and pause and change. Release, arms down by your side. A couple of normal breaths here. And we'll do it again. Interlace your fingers, maybe swap the cross of your fingers here. Thumbs under your chin, or fingers under your thin chin, thumbs touching your throat, and begin. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And inhale. Nice deep breath here, expanding your rib cage, expanding your lung capacity. And exhale. Squeeze your rib cage with those arms. And inhale. Push down through your heels, really traction that spine up here. And exhale. Just drop that head back, your spine stays straight. Your elbows reach towards the front, open those shoulder blades, and inhale. Last breath here, biggest breath of today. And exhale. Let it all go. And change, arms down by your side. And breathe here. Just only nose breathing for the rest of class. Just really focus on our breath and movement coordination here. Nice, easy breathing. And just take it easy for the rest of class. Always listen to your body. And we'll start with a warm-up here, half moon. Inhale, arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, lock out your arms. Now inhale, lengthen up out of your waist, and now bend your upper body right and left a couple of times. You maybe do some circles here. Whatever feels good to loosen up and open up your spine. And when you've gone equally in both directions, come back up to the center. Now inhale, lengthen up out of your waist, chest up, and now bend your upper body to the right and your hips go to the left. Nice and steady here, easy breathing. Upper body goes right, hips go left, reach over. It's not about the depth here, it's about the extension of your spine. So use your right arm to pull your left arm up and over, feeling that stretch all along your left side body here. You want your shoulders and your hips to both be facing forward. So maybe make some adjustments here. Nice breathing, lift your chest, maybe lean back a little bit. Feel yourself getting longer and taller and stronger here. Keep reaching up and over. Shift those hips over to the left a little bit more. Keep lengthening, nothing forced here. A couple more seconds, maybe a little deeper, and change. Inhale, come back up to center. Reset. Inhale, lengthen up out of your waist, and exhale, bend your upper body to the left, your hips go right. And just relax into it here, reaching up. Chin is up, you're looking straight forward. Readjust your shoulders and your hips again. Your armpits should be facing forward, your hips facing forward. You might have to bring that right armpit forward, or that left hip forward a little bit. The left armpit forward a little bit. Make sure you're straight. It's like you're squeezed between two panes of glass here. So we don't want to be falling forward or back. Lifting that chest up. Use your left arm this time to pull your right arm up and over. Feeling that stretch all along your right side body this time. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper into it here. Shift those hips to the right. Making a beautiful crescent moon shape here with your body. And change. Inhale, come back up to center. Reset. Now we've got a back bend. So inhale, lengthen up, lift your chest, look up towards the ceiling, and now lean back, go back, maybe drop your head all the way back. Reach your arms for the back wall. Shift your stomach, your hips, and your thighs forward, but then shift the weight back into your heels. Lengthen up. Lift that chest, try to feel the back bend, your upper back first. Keep reaching, look back, reach back, go back, and change. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Just do a little warm up here. Maybe bend your knees a couple of times, keep your heels down to loosen up that lower back, or whatever feels good here. So just warming up, maybe come down to a squat. Maybe bring your arms behind you, loosen those shoulders. Maybe just hang here in ragdoll. Hang your hands, maybe grab opposite elbows. Just a little freestyle warm up here, beginning of class. Maybe a A nice malasana squat just to open up those hips. Maybe you need to loosen up today, especially if you've been stuck at home all day. All right, now we're going to come to the center of our mat. Bring your toes and your heels back together for hands to feet pose. Bend your knees and compress your upper body on your lower body. Then reach around and try to grab your heels or your back of your legs from behind. So your palms face forward. Your fingertips are down. You try to reach around and scoop up your heels from behind if you can, or grab anywhere on the back side of your leg or your calves. And now lift your hips. Drop your head down. And enjoy this stretch here. Completely relax your head down by your shins. Pull your upper body down using your arm strength. Shift the weight into your toes. Feel a stretch in the hamstrings. Stretching your lower back here. And change. Bring your arms out in front of you, palms together. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale your arms down by your side. Return to your breath here. Second set, half moon. Inhale our arms up, overhead. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, lock out your arms, reach up, stretch up, and exhale, bend your upper body to the right, your hips go left. A little bit shorter here, only 30 seconds. Maybe go ahead where you left off last time. But again, depth isn't really important here. Extension is more important. So really try to reach over, lifting up out of your waist, creating this beautiful crescent moon shape with your body here. Maybe point your fingers to the back right corner so you lift your chest here. Shift those hips over, reaching up. Nice, steady, easy breathing. Relax those shoulders down and change. Inhale, come back up to center. Reset. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, bend your upper body to the left, your hips go right. Nice, steady breathing here. Maybe adjust those hips and those shoulders again. Relax those shoulders down. Engage your quads, engage your core. Nice, tight grip, arms by your ears. Lift your chest, lengthen up and over. Shift those hips over to the right. Keep breathing and change. Inhale, come back up. Second back bend. So now reach up, lift your chest, look up, lean back, go back. Maybe relax your head completely back, let it hang. Look back, lean back, go back. Stomach, hips, and thighs come forward, but then shift the weight back into your heels, reaching up and back. Really feel your thoracic spine, that upper spine bending first. You want to crunch into your low back. Reach up, look back, lean back, go back. Steady breathing here. And change. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, hinge forward. And come down for another freestyle warm-up here. Maybe whatever you didn't get on the first side, maybe you only did a lunge on one side or whatever, make sure you get it this time. So whatever feels good. Do some lunges here to open up your hips. Maybe a down dog even. Shake it out. Crack your fingers and toes. And then we'll get set up for hands to feet pose. Bend your knees. Compress your upper body on your lower body. Your chest is on your knees. Now reach around and scoop up your heels from behind or the backs of your legs. Hang your head down and lift your hips. And breathe into this here. Relax that head completely. Lift your hips. Shift the weight forward into your toes. Keep that compression here so that we get this stretch not only all along the back sides of our legs, but also into our back here. And change. Reach your arms forward, palms together. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale your arms down by your side. All right, awkward pose. It's a 3-part chair pose, Utkatasana. Right foot steps out to the right, hip width distance apart. You can bring 2 fists in between your toes and your heels to measure if you would like, and then come right back up. Now inhale your arms up parallel to the floor. Palms are down, lengthen up, and now sit down and back to the level of a chair that's just too far behind you. Shift the weight back into your heels. Lift your chest, looking forward. Arms are strong, quads engaged, belly in, engage your core. Sit down a little bit more, lift your chest, and change. Inhale, come back up. Second part, inhale, come up onto your toes as high as you can. You can stay here. Find your balance, working your legs, or if you're ready, you can bend your knees. Sliding down the back wall. Back is parallel to the back wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor, but keep your heels up as high as you can, as high as possible. Engage those thighs, engage that core. Arms are strong and change. Inhale, come all the way back up. Heels come down. Third part, come up onto your toes just a little bit. Squeeze those knees and inner thighs together. And then slowly start to come down. With control. If your knees hurt or you start pitching forward or backwards, then stop wherever you are. So you want that back parallel to the back wall. You're sliding down the back wall. If you come all the way down, you're hovering up above your heels. Your hips are above your knees. Everyone squeeze your inner thighs together and then change. Slowly come back up. Right foot steps back to the right and your arms come down by your side. And breathe. Those work the major muscles of our arms and legs, warming us up for the rest of class. Second set, right foot steps out to the right, back into that footprint. Now inhale your arms up, parallel to the floor. And now sit down and back to the level of a chair that's just too far behind you. Pull your navel into your tailbone to engage your core. Sit down and back. Lift your chest. Relax those shoulders down and back. Engage your biceps and your triceps here. Nice strong arms. And change. Push up from your heels. Second part. Come up onto your tiptoes as high as you can. And maybe just stay here and work on your balance. But if you're ready, bend those knees. Back stays parallel to the back wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor. No lower. Heels are as high as you can. Maybe they stay parallel or perpendicular to the floor here. And change. Come back up. Heels come down. Third part. Come up onto your toes just a little and squeeze those knees together. Now slowly come down. With control. Stop wherever you need to. And if you're all the way down, you're hovering just above your heels. Hips above your knees. Hold it here. And come up an inch. Come up another inch. And change. Come all the way back up. Heels come down. Right foot steps back and your arms are down by your side. And just breathe. Next we have eagle pose, working the major joints of our body. All right, inhale, arms up, overhead. Palms touch. Then swing your right arm underneath your left, cross your wrists, palms in prayer. Or you can put the backs of your hands together or grab opposite shoulders. It's all about opening up these shoulder blades here. Now sit down low. Elbows down low, stay low. Lift that right leg up and over your left knee. Point the toes and find your balance here. Shift the weight back into your heels. Lift your chest. Point those toes down to the floor. You can use your toes as a kickstand for balance if you'd like, or you can wrap your toes around that calf muscle. Point them down towards the ankle if you can. And change. Inhale, come back up. Unwind. Palms touch. Now exhale, swing the left arm under your right. Cross your wrists, palms in prayer. Elbows down low to open up those shoulder blades. Now sit down low. Stay low. Bring that left leg up and over. Point the toe. Squeeze everything in together and find your balance here. Shift the weight back into the heel. Sit down a little lower. Lift your chest. Find your balance and your focus. And change. Inhale, come all the way back up. Arms up, palms touch right into the second set. Exhale, swing your right arm under your left. Cross your wrists, palms in prayer. Pull those elbows down low, sit low. Shift the weight back into your heels. Lift your right leg up as high as you can and bring it over that left knee. Point the toes, maybe get your wrap. Find your balance, squeeze everything in together here, working all of our major joints, our ankles, our knees, our hips, our shoulders, our elbows, our wrists. And change. Inhale, come back up, unwind, palms touch. Swing your left under your right, cross your wrists, palms in prayer. Sit down low, stay low. Now bring that left leg up as high as you can and swing it over that right knee. Point the toes, squeeze everything in tight. Engage your core, lift your chest. Ideally, your fingertips. One day your fingertips will come below your nose maybe. You want your fingers, your wrists, your elbows, your knees, and your ankles to all be in one straight line. Level your shoulders and your hips, square them off. And change. Inhale, come back up, unwind. Arms up, palms touch. And exhale, your arms down by your side. And breathe. And take a little break here. That was our warm-up. You can grab some water if you'd like. Of course, take a break whenever you need to throughout the rest of class. You can always grab some water. And always remember to listen to your body throughout class. You know, yoga, it's called a yoga practice for a reason. You're just practicing, seeing what your body can do today. Just make sure you are listening. It's not about getting the perfect expression of a posture, going into that, beautiful, ideal pose, but it's really finding your own deepest expression for healing your body and really finding your own strength and flexibility with each pose. So be kind to yourself. All right, so let's get started with our balancing series, starting with head to knee. So toes and heels together, come back to the center of your mat. Now inhale your right leg up, thigh parallel to the floor. Actually, do it this way. Thigh parallel to the floor, shin parallel to the front wall, flex your foot, and you can stand here. This is your posture, or you can grab your shin for a little bit more stability, or if you're ready, you can round over and grab the ball of your foot if you like. But just find your posture here and really engage the standing leg. Everyone, engage your quad, engage your hamstring, really protect that knee, and lifting up. Think about using your core and your hip flexors here to lift this quad up. Find your engagement. We want our hip over our knee over ankle. We don't want to hyperextend that knee too far back. We're halfway, so you can round over and grab the ball of your foot if you like. And as you're ready, if you're moving forward, you can gently kick that heel out in front of you. Pull those toes back towards your head. You're going to find your balance here. Focus on that standing leg. Relax your shoulders down. Stand tall. Engage both quads here. And change. Reverse out. Stand up tall. Other side. Inhale your right leg up, thigh parallel. Now engage this right leg this time. Really engage that quad, that hamstring, lifting up out of your waist. You want your hip over your knee, over your ankle here. Engage that quad. Engage your core to lift the left leg up. Maybe bring that shin parallel to the wall in front of you. Pull your toes back towards your face. Relax those shoulders down and really just balance here. It's the whole point of this posture, standing on one leg for 1 minute. We're halfway, so round over and grab the ball of your foot if you're moving forward. You can just stay here, standing tall, re-engage that standing leg. And if you're ready, you can kick that heel out out in front of you. Pull those toes back towards your head. Make sure that standing leg stays straight. So if the knee starts bending and you're wobbling, you've gone too far, so maybe you just stay here for a while. Maybe eventually you kick out both legs and change, reverse out. And stand tall. Second set's half the time. But really focus on that standing leg. No need to go quickly through it. All right, inhale that right leg up, thigh parallel, and go ahead and go where you're going. So you can round over, exhale, belly in, grab the ball of your foot, all 5 fingers underneath, lift your chest, kick that heel out in front of you, only as long as that standing leg stays straight. If both legs are straight, this top leg is parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower. You can start to bring your elbows down towards your calf muscles, squeeze them in. Everyone shift the weight forward, engage your core. And the last part is to relax your head down and bring your forehead to your knee. Everyone find a point of focus and balance here. And change, reverse out, arms by your side. All right, other side. Inhale your left leg up and go where you're going. So round over. Grab the ball of your foot, all 5 fingers underneath, lifting up. We're going to push down through that standing heel, kick your top leg out if you're advancing. Pull those toes back towards your face. Everyone shifts the weight forward into your toes a little bit. Bring those elbows down to your calf muscles if you're going forward. And then drop your head. Bring your forehead to your knee. Everyone find a point of focus, find one non-moving object for your balance, then change, reverse out, arms by your side. And breathe. Always return to your breath between the postures. Nice, calm, steady breaths. And we'll move right along with standing bow pulling pose. So we're going to bring our right hand out and down behind you. Palm faces out, inside of your elbow faces out. Then bend your right knee and grab your ankle from the inside. So your inside, your elbow is still facing out. Now inhale your arm up, your left arm up, lengthen up, chin to shoulder, reach up, and when you're ready to kick, you kick. Kick that right leg back and up. It pulls that right shoulder behind you, opening up that chest to the right side of the room here. Nice steady breathing, no need to rush into it here. Your arms reaching in opposite direction. Another balancing pose, keep that standing leg strong here. You're halfway, you can start to bring your upper body down. Kicking and reaching with equal strength here. Opposite directions, feel that extension from fingertip to fingertip here. Looking forward, shift the weight into your toes. Keep breathing. And change, reverse out. Arms down by your side. Other side. Left hand behind you, palm faces out. Bend that left knee and grab that ankle from the inside. So inside your elbow, still facing towards the left as well. Now inhale your right arm up, lengthen up, chin to shoulder, and when you're ready to kick, you kick. Left leg kicks back and up. You don't need to come down yet. Maybe just focusing on getting that leg as high as you can, engaging that quad, creating this beautiful back bend here first. Keep breathing. Kicking, reaching, balancing and breathing. When you're ready, you can start to bring your upper body down. Your arm will follow. Looking forward, kicking and reaching with equal strength here. Arms extending in opposite directions. Look forward, chin to shoulder. Kick, reach, balance and breathe here. A couple more seconds and you go just a little bit deeper. And change. Inhale, come back up. Relax your arm down by your side. Second set's half the time, so maybe just go for it. If you fall out of it, no big deal, you can always hop back into it. See where you can go. All right, so let's get started. Right hand out, drop your right hand behind you, bend your right knee, and pick up your ankle from the inside. Now inhale, lengthen up, chin to shoulder, reaching up, and now kick. Right leg kicks back and up. It opens up that shoulder, opens up the chest to the right side of the room as your upper body comes down. Your arm will follow, looking forward. You're kicking and you're reaching with equal strength in opposite directions till your abdomen maybe comes parallel to the floor. Point those toes where you want them to go. You're creating a back bend, all while balancing on one leg. And change, reverse out. Arms by your side. Other side. Drop your left hand behind you. Bend that left knee. Pick up that ankle from the inside. Now inhale, lengthen that right arm up. Lengthen up, chin to shoulder, and go. Kick, leg up. Body comes down. You're kicking, you're reaching with equal strength, opposite directions, balancing, breathing. You're working your core, your strength, your balance here. It's a beautiful posture. It's a beautiful back bend while standing on one leg. Use your strength here. Go just a little bit deeper here. And change, reverse out. Arms down by your side. All right, now steps to the back of your mat. For balancing stick pose. Warrior 3. Inhale your arms up. Palms touch. Interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. Lock out your arms. Lengthen up. Stretch up. Right foot steps forward. Shift the weight into that right foot. Left toes point up. And now go. Leg up. Body down. Hinging at your hips. Look 4 feet in front of you. Engage your core. Maybe come down parallel to the floor. And change. Reverse out. Right foot steps back. Arms stay up. Other side. Left foot steps forward. Shift the weight into that foot. Right toes point. And go. Leg up. Body down. Engage your core. Strong standing leg. Look 4 feet in front of you. Body's parallel. Maybe. And change. Step your left foot back. And arms down by your side. An extension is important there, so you don't need to come all the way down. Just come down to a point where your body stays straight. Straight from the top of your head to your toes. Second set. Only 10 seconds. Inhale, arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, lock out your arms. Step your right foot forward. Point the left toes. And go. Leg up, body down. Keep that left. And change. Step back. Arms stay up. Other side. Left foot steps forward. Shift the weight. Point the toes. And go. Leg up. Body down. Right hip stays down this time. Looking forward. Arms by your ears. And change. Step back. And exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. Return to your breath here. Your heart rate goes up. In those postures, whenever your head goes below your heart, especially, but remember to just use your breath. Nice, deep exhale breaths will lower your heart rate here. All right, final standing pose. Or just kidding. Never mind, not there quite yet. Still in the standing series. So turn on your mats. Come to the back of your mat. Separate leg stretching. Inhale your arms up, overhead. Right foot steps out to the right. Big step. Arms come down parallel. Now inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Straight spine. And bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Or you can reach around and grab the sides of your feet or your heels. Make sure your toes or your feet are pointing either straight forward or slightly pigeon-toed in here. And just relax into this here. So you want a straight spine here, ideally. So you can bring your hands in front of you. Make sure you shift your hips over your heels here. So shift the weight into your toes. You want your hips over your heels, not falling back. Engage your quads to release those hamstrings. Engage your core to release your lower back. Breathe into this here. Look down to the floor. Eventually your forehead comes down to touch the floor. Gravity help you here, nothing to force. Nice and easy. And change, arms back to parallel. Inhale, come all the way back up, hips forward. Right foot steps back to the right, arms up. And exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. It's a deep inversion posture. Your head goes below your heart, so all that fresh blood comes up. Oxygenated blood comes up to your brain, helps with your mental clarity, your focus, your memory. So let's do it again. You can adjust your step this time if you'd like, wider or shorter. Let me just test it out. Inhale your arms up, palms touch, right foot steps out to the right, big step, arms down parallel, pigeon toe those feet in. Inhale, lengthen up, lean back, and exhale, hinge forward, straight spine. And grab the sides of your feet if you can, maybe those heels behind you, maybe the backs of your legs. And relax into it here. Nice, calm, steady breathing. Shift the weight into your toes to bring those hips over your feet. Engage those quads to release those hamstrings. Engage your core to release your lower back. Pull yourself down a little bit more. Nice, steady breathing here. Just enjoy this stretch. Elbows towards the back wall. If you have your feet, maybe bring that forehead to touch the floor eventually. Spine straight, chest is forward. And change, arms parallel. Inhale, come all the way back up. Shift the hips forward. Right foot steps back to the right, arms up. And exhale your arms down by your side. All right, moving right along. Triangle pose. Inhale, arms up over your head, palms touch. Right foot steps out to the right, big step. Arms down parallel. You want your wrists over your ankles here. So nice big step. Now your right toes turn out to the right. Your left toes turn just a little bit. Heels in one line. Now sit down low. Try to get that thigh parallel to the floor as low as you can get your hips. This is your warrior two, nice and strong here. And when you're ready, rotate your arms, same time. Right elbow comes to your right knee. And reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling. Gaze turns up, look up, chin to shoulder. Find your strength here. Engage those inner thighs, your legs, your quads are strong. Looking up. Engage your core, engage your obliques. Open up those hips. And change. Arms parallel, straighten that right leg. Turn those right toes in, turn those left toes out. And now sit down low, thigh parallel to the floor, hips down low. Find that warrior two and then pivot your arms. To the left, left elbow to left knee, right arm reaches straight up to the ceiling, chin to shoulder, look up, gaze up, open up those hips. Maybe push that right or that left knee back using your left elbow. Left fingertips reach towards those toes. Lift your upper body up, ground your hips down, and change. Arms parallel, straighten your left leg, left toes turn in, right foot steps back to the right, arms up, and exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. It's a strong posture there, works every muscle. Let's do it again. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Right foot steps out to the right, big step, arms down parallel. Right toes turn out, left toes turn in a little bit. And now sit down low as you can. Your knee is over your ankle here. And now pivot your arms to the right. And reach your left arm up. Now really engage your abs and your oblique here. You want a straight line from your armpit to your ankle here. So if your hips are coming up a little bit, try to sit those hips down. We're making a triangle with our body here. Look up. Engage your core, engage your quads. Hold it here. Strong postures, everyone. And change. Arms parallel. Straighten that right leg. Right toes turn in. Left toes turn out. And now sit down. Sit those hips down low. And now windmill your arms. Elbow to knee. Reach that right arm straight up. Chin to shoulder. Look up. Maybe bring that right arm back a little bit. A nice little spine twist here. Engage both quads. Sit those hips down. Reach that upper body up. Open up those hips. Deep hip opener here. Engaging every muscle in your body here. And change. Arms parallel. Straighten that left leg. Turn those left toes in. Right foot steps back. Arms up. And exhale your arms down by your side. Standing separate leg stretching. Inhale your arms up. Palms touch. Cross your thumbs. Right foot steps out. Just a comfortable step this time. Pivot on your heels to the right. And then bring that left hip forward a couple of times. You want your hips square to the wall in front of you. And now inhale, lengthen up, lean back, tuck your chin, and now roll in, round in, exhaling all the way down. Bend your knee and bring your forehead to your knee. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Come up on your fingertips if you like. Push up off the floor to really arch your spine up here. This is a deep compression posture, a forward bend. We're really working our thyroid gland here. We're extending our spine here by arching it up. Keep breathing, eyes open, throat choked. And change. Arms out in front of you, palms touch, arms straight. Inhale, slowly roll up, round up. Spine is straight. Pivot on your heels to the left. Pivot on your heels to the left. Other side. Shift that right hip forward a couple of times. Inhale, lengthen up, lean back, tuck your chin, and now roll in, round in. Look at your belly button, exhaling all the way down. Bend your knee, bring your forehead to your knee and the hands to the floor in front of you. And breathe into it here, long exhale breaths. Arch that spine up, push up off your fingertips. Really get that forehead to knee contact here. Engage your abs. And change. Arms out in front of you, palms touch. Inhale, slowly roll up, round up. Head comes up last. Pivot on your heels to the right. Right foot steps back to place. And exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. Second set. Inhale your arms up. Palms touch, cross your thumbs. Right foot steps out to the right, comfortable step. Pivot on your heels to the right. Shift that left hip forward a couple of times. Inhale, lengthen up. Tuck your chin. And now roll in. Exhale all the way down. Try to keep that left hip forward the whole way down. Bend your right knee and bring your forehead to your knee. Push up off the floor. Or you can keep your hands in prayer the whole time if you like, if you can. Engage that core for your balance and your stability. We're working your thyroid and your salivary glands here. And change. Inhale, come up. Spine is straight. Pivot to the left. Pivot to the left. Other side. Right hip forward. Square up your hips. Inhale, lengthen up. Tuck your chin. And exhale. All the way down. Right hip forward. Bend your knee. Bring your forehead to your knee. Maybe keep your hands in prayer if you can. And you can push on your knee with your forehead here if you can. Eventually one day both legs will be straight. But for now, just keep that compression here. Really work on that arch of the spine. Belly in to release your low back. And change. Inhale, come all the way back up. Pivot on your heels to the right. Right foot steps back. And exhale your arms down by your side. And now for our final standing pose. Tree and toe. Inhale your right leg up. Grab your foot from behind and underneath. And then drop that knee down to open up that hip. Nothing forced. Try to bring your heel to your midline if you can. This half lotus position, resting your foot on that opposite thigh. And just allow that hip to open up here. Bring your right hand up to prayer. Maybe your left hand comes up to prayer as well, but if your foot slips, you can always just grab that foot again. And if you're going in a toe stand, go ahead. So look 4 feet in front of you on the floor for a point of focus and balance, and hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you, fall into your hands, bring your toe up, bend your knee, and then inhale, come back up, lift your chest, hover above your heel, bring your hands up to prayer. Balance here. Everyone find your balance, relax your shoulders down, engage your core. And change, reverse out. Right leg down. Other side. Bring your left leg up, grab your foot from behind and underneath, place your foot in half lotus position on your right thigh, and let that knee gently drop down to open up this hip here. Ground yourself to your standing leg, bring your left hand up to prayer. Maybe your right hand comes up to prayer. Find yourself strong and grounded like a tree here. If you're going into toe, hinge forward. Find that point of focus for balance on the floor. Fall into your hands, bend your knee. Inhale. Lift your chest. Everyone lift your chest, engage your core. Strong, stable, and grounded like a tree. The last part for toe is look forward. Relax those shoulders down. And change. Reverse out. Arms by your side. And acknowledge your strong standing series, however you would like. And when you're ready, turn around and lie down on your back for Savasana. So the rest of class is on the floor. Take a moment here to relax. Return to your breath. Listen to your body here. Just lie down with your heels together, your toes fall out. Your palms are up. And soften your gaze. And just take a moment to become aware of your body. It's part of the practice. No need to criticize. If you fell out of a posture, couldn't do a posture, we're all becoming aware of our body's capabilities and our strengths. Just notice how it feels different from earlier today. More warmed up, more flexible. Become aware of your breath and your heartbeat here. And just release into the floor. Some nice deep breaths here. Moving right along. Wind ribbon pose. Inhale your right leg up. Grab your shin. Interlace your fingers. All 5 fingers interlaced right below your kneecap. And now exhale, pull that knee down towards your shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Flex that left foot, left leg is straight, and relax that right leg completely. Ankles relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, elbows are relaxed down by your side. Tuck your chin a little bit to try to get your neck on the floor. Squeeze a little bit tighter in the end, and change. Release that right leg down. Now inhale your left leg up and release your fingers just below your kneecap on top of your shin and pull that left knee down towards your shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Get a compression in your abdomen here, a pinch in the hip. Keep that right leg straight, flex the feet. Left leg is completely relaxed here. Your shoulders are relaxed. Chin is tucked. Squeeze a little tighter here and change. Release. Third part, bring both legs up. Now hug your legs. Grab opposite elbows, maybe your forearms, maybe your wrists, maybe your fingertips or opposite shins. But try to keep those knees together here and pull those shoulders down into your knees down into your abdomen here. Nice compression here, a little visceral massage here. Roll your tailbone down. You can loosen your grip if you need to. Tuck your chin, but keep your head on the floor and try to get the back of your neck on the floor. Eventually, one day, your entire spine is flat on the floor. And change. Release. Legs come out. Arms by your side. Palms are up. And just relax into it here. Second set. Bring your right leg up. Interlace your fingers. Get your grip and go for it. You can bring your knee out a little bit and then rotate it back in towards your midline if that works for you. Whatever helps here to really get that compression. It's your asemicolon on this side that we're massaging. Tuck your chin. Keep your head on the floor. Nice steady breathing here. And change. Release. Inhale your left leg up. Get your grip and go for it. Maybe bring that left knee out a little bit and rotate it back in. Pull that knee down. If you look down your midline, you shouldn't really be able to see that foot. Squeeze in a little tighter. Nice, steady, constant pressure here. And change. Release. Inhale both legs up. Give yourself a nice big hug. Grab opposite elbows. Maybe swap the cross of your arms if you can remember. And relax your head down. Tuck the chin. Look down your midline. And roll your tailbone down. Pull those knees down towards your tailbone more than up towards your shoulders. So roll them down. That compression in your abdomen here. It's the transverse colon up here. Lengthen your breaths. Lengthen that spine. And change. Release. Relax those legs down. Heels together, toes fall out. And breathe. All right, transitioning with the sit-up. So if you have any sort of lower back or any sort of back issue or your back just feeling some kind of way today, totally okay to skip it, roll over on your side and come up. If you're doing a sit-up, legs together, flex your feet, low back down to engage your core to get the low back down. Inhale your arms up overhead. Inhale, lengthen up, and double exhale, come up, sit up, reach for those toes, forehead to your knees. And now, turn around onto your belly for the start of our spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Pose. So bring all 5 fingers together, fingertips at your shoulder line. Shin forward on the towel, squeeze your legs together. Inhale, lift your upper body up, using 100% lower back strength here. It's not a push-up. You're not really using your arms to push yourself up, but you can use them to pull your chest through your arms. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. Look up and change. Release. Look to the right. Left ear on the towel. Arms down by your side. Palms are up. And breathe here. Second set. Hands underneath your shoulders, all 5 fingers together, fingertips at the shoulder line. Your elbows are in and up. Chin forward, squeeze those legs together. Now inhale, lift your upper body up. Using your lower back strength here. Engage your quads, eyes up, chin up, chest up. Maybe your belly button comes up in the very end. And change, release. Look to the left. Arms down by your side. And breathe. Do these belly down savasanas between each of our spine strengthening postures here to reset our spine. All right, moving right along with locust pose. So flip your hands down, palms face the mat. Lift your hips and bring your hands underneath your hips. Palms still face down, your pinkies are together, your thumbs are out. Relax your hips down onto your hands. Now chin is forward on the towel. Shift the weight forward into your chest. Engage that right leg, stretch it back and lift it up. Point those toes, engage every muscle in your right leg. Stretch it back, stretch it up, and change, release. Left leg. Engage that left leg, relax that right leg, stretch it back and lift it up. Engage every muscle in that left leg, reaching back, lifting up, and change, release. Third part is both legs. So turn your mouth down on the towel, on your mat, to protect your neck. Readjust your hands and arms close together if you'd like. Reach down towards your knees. Shift the weight forward into your shoulders. Broaden your chest on the mat. Inhale. And exhale, lift both legs up. Stretch them back, stretch them up, squeeze them together, shift the weight forward, push down through your hands and your arms to lift those legs up and change. Release. Relax your arms out by your side. Look to the right. And return to your breath. It's kind of an uncomfortable posture there, but it really works our upper back. And your legs are coming up higher than you think they are, promise me. Second set, palms down on the mat. Lift your hips, hands underneath you, palms face down. We're only going to do the third part here, so both legs. Mouth down on the towel, shift the weight forward, broaden your chest, squeeze your legs together, and lift those legs up. Shift the weight forward into your shoulders, push down with your hands and your arms, squeeze your legs together, lift them up, keep breathing. And change, release. Release your arms out by your side. Look to your left. And release. Eventually one day with that posture, your legs are going to be pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Create a beautiful back bend in our upper back. Amazing back strength posture. All right, full locust. Arms out to your side in line with your shoulder like airplane wings. Now, look forward, chin forward, squeeze your legs together, arms are strong. Now inhale, lift everything up. Lower body up, upper body up, chin forward, look forward, eyes up, squeeze those legs together. Lower body up, upper body up, and change, release. Look to the right, arms down by your side. And breathe. Second set, arms out like airplane wings in line with your shoulder, chin forward on the towel, squeeze your legs together, engage your arms. Now inhale, lift up, using your middle back here to lift your legs up, lift your chest up, look up, eyes up. Keep breathing, keep inhaling here, you're flying here. And change, release, look to the left, arms down by your side. And relax. All right, we're going to put it all together with bow pose, floor bow. Back bend on our belly. So, look forward, bend your knees, and grab your ankles from the outside. If you can't grab your feet, then turn around and do bridge instead. This is what it looks like. You lift your hips up. But if you're doing bow, get a nice climber's grip. Your wrists are straight. Bring your elbows and knees closer together. Now inhale, lift both thighs up. Lift your knees up. If you're in bridge, lift those hips up. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. The kick drives the posture here, lifts your upper body up, relax your pecs and your shoulders, arms are straight, chin forward, beautiful back bends here. Point those toes, a little bit longer here, kicking up one more place, and change, release. Look to the right, arms down by your side. Feel your back rising and falling here. With every inhale and exhale breath, massaging your back. Second set. You can do bridge again or wheel if that's in your practice. Both great back bends. You're doing bow. Grab your ankles from the outside, wrists are straight. It's really not a tight grip, it's a climber's grip here. Bring your knees and thighs together as close as you can. Now inhale, lift those knees up, thighs up. The kick drives the posture. You're kicking so hard that it lifts your upper body up, stretching your chest, opening your heart, pulling those arms back. Look up, balancing on your belly. Squeeze those thighs, kicking up, look up, roll forward, strong kick, strong spine here. And change, release. Look to the left, arms down by your side. And breathe. And when you're ready, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, push up. Come into child's pose here if you'd like. And then come to the tops of your mat for fixed firm pose. So come down to your knees and heels. And separate your heels to the outside of your hips here. So you want to sit down in between your heels. That's the first step. But if your knees hurt, then separate your knees. If your ankles hurt, you can always come forward onto your hands. If you're going back and everything's okay, then you start leaning back, bring one elbow down, then the other elbow down, drop your head, head comes to the floor, separate your elbows until your shoulders come to the floor, and then reach around and grab opposite elbows. Arch your spine up. Feel this nice stretch wherever you are in this posture. Really opens up your ankle joint, your knees, your quads, your whole front and side body here. And change. Slowly reverse out, come up, head comes up very last. So keep it dropped back until the very end. Bring your hands in front of you, shake out your feet. Turn around, lie down for Savasana. All right, transitioning to our animal series with another sit-up. Legs together, flex your feet, low back down, engage your core. Inhale, your arms up overhead. And double exhale, come up, sit up. Reach for those toes. And now turn around. For the animal series, starting with half tortoise. So another spine series here. Inhale your arms up, lengthen up, cross your thumbs. And now exhale, hinge forward, straight spine, engage your core. Bring your forehead to the floor and then your baby fingers touch. And now reaching forward and relaxing your hips back. And enjoy this lengthening posture here. Try to bring your forehead to the mat. If it doesn't touch, you can just relax your head down. If your forehead does touch, bring your chin away from your chest. Try to get your nose to the floor. And change. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down by your side. All right, camel. Come up onto your knees and your heels. And skip it if you'd like. Our heads were just on the floor, now they're way up here, so you might feel a little lightheaded. Bring your knees and your heels 6 inches apart, hip width distance. Bring your hands to your lower back behind you. Fingers down, palms forward. Elbows together, open up your chest. Shift your hips forward, and now drop your head back. And this might be your posture. You're lifting your chest and opening up your heart here. Upper back bends first. And if you're ready, you can slowly keep going back, Look towards the back wall. Maybe bring one hand to your heels one at a time. Grab your heels and lift your chest. Shift those hips forward. And change. Hands to your lower back. Slowly come up, engage your abs. Sit down on your heels. And breathe. Rabbit pose. Bring your hands to your ankles. Inhale, lengthen up, lean back, tuck your chin. Now roll in, round in, exhaling all the way down until your forehead comes to your knees, top of the head comes to the floor. Now grab your ankles, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside, and lift your hips up. It's another compression posture here, another extension of your spine through a rounding of your back. Shoulders up away from your ears. Lift those hips and change. Inhale, slowly roll up, round up. And turn around, lie down for Savasana. The animal series, we have a half tortoise lengthens your spine. The camel is our deepest back bend, and then rabbit is our deepest forward bend here. One more time. Sit up, flex your feet, legs are engaged, low back down, engage your core, arms up overhead, inhale, and double exhale, come up, sit up, reach for those toes, second set of animals, half tortoise. Inhale, arms up overhead, cross your thumbs, lengthen up, stretch up, engage your lower abs, slowly exhale with control. Forehead touches, then baby fingers touch. Relax those shoulders down, armpits down to open up your shoulder blades here. Relax those hips back towards your heel. Maybe try to bring those heels together. This is like an active child's pose here. Lengthening your spine. And change. Squeeze your legs together, engage your core to come all the way back up. And exhale your arms down by your side. Camel. Separate your knees and your heels. Maybe knees a little bit further apart this time. Or closer together. And test out your flexibility there. Bring your hands to your lower back. Inhale, lengthen up, chest up, hips forward, lean back, go back, relax your head back. Try to feel your upper back bending first. We don't want to crunch into our lower spine. We want to lift our chest up first. Get that thoracic spine first. Bring those elbows closer together. Maybe reach for your heels here. Nice, calm, steady breathing here. Deep opening posture here. Your hips, your thighs, your whole front side body here, your heart and your throat. And change, reverse out. Sit down on your heels. Second set of rabbit. Bring your hands behind you, towards your ankles. Inhale, lengthen up, tuck your chin, and roll in, round in. Look at your belly button. Exhale all the way, get that thyroid compression here. Bring your forehead to your knees, top of the head to the floor. Grab your heels and lift your hips. Push down through the floor with your knees. You have some weight on your head, so don't look right or left. You really want more weight into your knees and your feet here. Arms are straight. Lift those hips up. That arch in the spine here. And change. Slowly roll up, round up. Spine is straight, head up last. And turn around, lie down for Savasana. We're on our home stretch here. 2 more postures, 1 breathing exercise. But not before another sit-up. Squeeze your legs together, flex your feet, engage your core. Inhale, your arms up, and double exhale. Come up, sit up. Reach for those toes. Separate leg stretching. So bring your right leg out in front of you. Bring your left sole of your foot on your right inner thigh. Inhale your arms up overhead, rotate over your right leg, and now exhale, round over that right leg, grab for the ball of your foot, bend your knee as much as you need to, and put your forehead on your knee. And just enjoy this stretch. Try to shift your hips so they're level on the floor here. Flex your toes back towards your head to stretch that Achilles tendon. And change. Inhale, come back up. Swap your feet out, left leg forward, right leg bent, right sole of the foot on your left inner thigh. Rotate over that left leg. Now exhale, round over. Bend your knee, grab the ball of your foot, and bring your forehead to your knee. Shoulders are level, elbows are down towards your calf muscles. You can push down on your knee with your forehead to eventually, one day, get that leg to be straight. Pull back on your toes to stretch that Achilles tendon. And change. Inhale, come up. Both legs out. And now lean back. Watch out if you have a wall behind you. Exhale as soon as you touch. Inhale and double exhale. Come up, sit up. Reach for your toes. Grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers. And scoot your hips back. Right, left, right, left. Try to get your hip bones on the floor. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Maybe get that compression with your chest on your knees, your stomach on your thighs. And then reach your chest forward and stretch forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, stretch forward. Maybe you straighten those legs. But really, we're trying to bring the stretch not only into our backs of our legs, but also our lower back. So try to keep that back straight. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, stretch forward. And change. Inhale, come back up. And go right into spine twist here. So bend that left knee and bring that right foot over your left knee corner, flat on the floor. Now bring your right hand behind you. Push down on the floor. Inhale your left arm up and over your right knee corner. Grab that left knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale and twist. Look over your right shoulder and twist. Lift your chest. Your spine is straight. Hips are level on the floor. Keep breathing. And change. Unwind. Swap out your legs. Bend your right knee. Bring your left foot over your right knee corner. You can always keep that other leg straight if you'd like as well. Now bring your left hand behind you. Stretch up. Push down on the floor. Inhale your right arm up and over. Grab your right knee. Lengthen up and twist towards your left shoulder. Looking to the left. Your lower spine, your middle spine, your upper spine, twisting here. And change. Unwind. Turn around, lie down. Savasana. Resetting our spine. And one more sit. Squeeze your legs together. Flex your feet. Engage your core. Inhale your arms up. And double exhale, come up, sit up. Reach for your toes. And we've got final breathing here to end out our class. This is called Kapalabhati breathing. It's a little bit different from how we started class. Also known as fire breathing. We're going to breathe sharp exhale breaths through our abdomen, through our core. So think about pulling your belly in and up. When you exhale, the inhales will happen automatically. So go ahead and sit in a comfortable seated position on your knees, or you can sit cross-legged however you'd like. Relax your arms in front of you. Lift your chest, relax your shoulders down, your spine is straight. Lick your lips, swallow. And let's begin. Inhale and exhale, 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 exhale. A little faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Relax. Turn around. Lie down on your back for final Savasana. You deserve it. Just completely relax into the mat, into the floor. Take all the time you need. If you're at home, you have all the time you can want. Really take your time here. Savasana is an important practice to really let all of your body absorb all the good energy you created, really get all the benefits from the class that you just did. Thank you so much for joining us and allowing me to lead you through your practice. It was an honor. Thanks so much again, and we look forward to more of these live streams with you, 5 p.m. every day during weekdays and 10 a.m. on the weekends. So on behalf of everyone at Be Hot Yoga Atlanta, thank you and namaste.